Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a video reacting to Obese to Beast video, reacting to my video about my loose skin. So basically it's like Shakira, where she did an Inception reaction. That's what we're doing. Yeah, so I'm stealing that idea. I just think it would be fun to see what John said, because he's the loose skin king and I never ever thought he would be seeing that video. So that's just mad to me, like that he actually has seen that video and put it out there for everyone to see. I just kind of want to share my thoughts on what John has said and kind of fill in any gaps, because when I did that loose skin video I was nervous. I didn't really explain too much. I was kind of just showing, I tried to get my point across as best I could, pretty much like I'm doing now, and I missed out loads of stuff because I was a bag of nerves. John pulled out some good points that I wanted to kind of elaborate on, and yeah, let's just get into it because this is gonna be fun.
Her arms though, dude, freaking beast. All right.
Yep. Mate, I was watching it live, yeah, on the stream, and when he said that, I was like, ah, he saw my arms. Like, I won't even like show my arms on there, so like, I don't know. I guess you can kind of see the thing, but I'm very proud of my arms. Okay, my arms were like my biggest part of my body, but they were quite like big, yeah. For me, toning them and like building muscle and like, you know what I mean, in them, and then now they look like this, which I'm tensing them, yes, which I'm pretty proud of. So for him to notice that, thank you, John. That's amazing. Thank you. While I'm watching it, I wanted to add that a couple of days before I actually tried to record a loose skin video, I was like super confident and was like, because normally my loose skin doesn't bother me like on a day-to-day thing. Like I don't look in the mirror and be like, oh, like I don't like it. On most days, like I don't really do that. No one can really see it, so it doesn't really bother me, if that makes sense. So I'm normally quite confident with it and stuff like that. So when I did the video a few days before that on my Instagram, I did a Q&A and I got people to ask me all their questions about loose skin. So the beginning of the video was going to be me answering the questions, and a lot of the questions were like, does it make me feel self-conscious? And I was like, no, not really, because like I genuinely was being honest and saying like that I don't feel self-conscious about it, because I didn't feel like I did feel self-conscious about it. I did the video pulling my skin about, and then I re-watched it, and that's when I started feeling self-conscious about it, because I was like, oh no, I don't record myself pulling my skin about, and like, you know what I mean? So then when I was watching it, I was like, okay, it made me feel bad about myself, like it made me feel a bit down. So then I had a few days where I was like, I deleted the video, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not posting that. Like, I didn't realize I was self-conscious, and especially with the Q&A where I said that I didn't feel self-conscious, I felt like if I posted it, I would be lying. But I still wanted to post the loose skin video because I do feel like it was needed. I feel like you don't really see that many girls with loose skin. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I feel like girls are a lot more self-conscious about their bodies. We feel like we have a lot more pressure than guys. Maybe guys do as well. Obviously, I don't understand more from a guy's perspective. I tried answering the questions without sitting down and doing a Q&A, but where I was quite nervous about doing it, I kind of I got distracted. I get easily distracted when I talk and like when I'm doing things at the same time, so it wasn't the best. I'm just gonna cut bits out of the video. We're not gonna like watch the whole thing. We're just gonna kind of respond to like certain bits, and you know what I mean? So obviously if you want to see the full video, you go on his channel.
So like I have loose skin on my, you know, on my butt, on my thighs, on my front, and on my back, right? So it's like I wouldn't just get a tummy tuck. Like I need to get a full 360 lift, right? If I really wanted to do something about my loose skin. But even then, like it wouldn't just be that. I would have to get something for my chest. And I don't believe that it would just be one surgery for me, and I'm assuming that's kind of what she's saying here as well. Like it wouldn't just be like a snip snip, bada boom, bada bing, go about your day, you're good to go. It's a little bit more than just that, right?
Yeah, so that's basically exactly kind of what I was trying to say, is that if I do end up deciding that I do want surgery, it's not going to just be like the tummy tuck. It would have to be like the full 360, which kind of then is even more money. It includes even more risks because obviously, you know, and then like I also didn't mention this as well, but it's like the recovery time. It takes a long time to recover, which will mean I will be at home like on bed rest, and I would like need to be taken care of. I wouldn't be able to exercise for like a period of time, which after having my back injury, the exercise being taken away from me, like being able to do what I want to do, is really hard mentally, not only like just physically. And it's just like, will it be worth it? And I'm gonna wait, no matter what, I will wait a couple of years of maintaining, then I'll kind of like review with myself and be like, is my skin really bothering me that much? I'm gonna outweigh it, you know what I mean? That is what I meant. You can understand me even when I'm not even speaking it out properly. I want to be able to get to a point where I don't have to track every single calorie to maintain. I feel like that is more important for me to kind of work on than getting loose skin surgery. Because yeah, like what if I gain all the weight back? What a waste of money that would be. If you're not fully prepared, end up gaining the weight back. That's what my personal like thoughts have been. And I love how he actually can convey that better than I can. So I'm glad that he actually had that to add on, because it's true. I didn't actually elaborate on what I mean by I have wrinkles. I just went, I have a bit of wrinkles, but yeah, and then like carried on. What I actually mean is that I have like, you know when like bigger people lose weight and their face goes slimmer, you can tell that there's like faces, you can tell they've lost weight. People that are like naturally slim, they have different faces to people that have lost weight, in my opinion. I have the lost weight face. Yeah, I have like wrinkle lines here on my head, like here, and like that's kind of what I meant. And then I'd never pulled my skin before. I did for that video, and I was like, oh my days. I can actually, on my days, can I show you something? Right, so I can wiggle my ears, yeah? I've always had a lot of skin on my head, yeah? You ready? I can make it look like I got a wig. Look at that. I just wanted to show you that little party trick of mine. Give everyone nightmares, like she's a freak. Tensed, like, and then not tensed.
I like tensed. I like the British. I'm gonna start saying, hey, I'm gonna tense on you, dog.
What do Americans say then? Flexed. I'm flexing. Jacked. That was so cringe.
That's the loose skin belly button right there, dude. That's the loose skin belly button. All right?
Okay, my back hurts.
Oh, you can't see it.
We are belly button
loose
twins.
Skin belly button, baby. We're belly button twins.
Belly button twins.
When she touches it, it like all kind of crepes, I guess is the best word for it. Like it just moves like that, right? Like kind of like, you know, like an older person that might have like just wrinkly skin in general. It's very similar. It acts very similar to that.
Yeah, I like how you brought that up, because I was actually going to say that in my video as well, is that like you can tell when you've still got some fat in an area, when you can pinch like quite a bit. Skin is like really thin, like when you pull on your hand. The lower part of my stomach is very like you said, like quite lean, like there's not really there's no fat in there. But then like around my belly button, I can actually pinch a little bit more fat. My stomach is quite lean, but at the back of my legs is like where I store most of my fat. So I could pull the skin, but like there's still quite a thickness of fat. So that's kind of how you could tell the difference. Yeah, like that is John's probably like, just spit it out, woman. So you can what? Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Watching it back is so frustrating because I know what I wanted to say, but like I couldn't get my words out, and then I just left it like that.
So that's like, I think it's great that she's looking into options, but the thing I just want to make it clear, like when you have like this amount, and I'm not saying that I have more loose skin than she does, right? So I'm not trying to sound mean, but like when you have this amount of loose skin, those things, while they are cool to hope will help, what will help, and I'm assuming she knows this because she brought it up already, right? Is surgery. Like that's the only thing that can really get rid of this amount. Like all those little things that she brought up, maybe they might help 1% or something, but like they're not going to make a noticeable change. That's what surgery does.
When I did my Q&A on Instagram, that was one of the questions, was have you tried anything like intermittent fasting, autophagy, derma rolling and collagen to help with your skin? Have I tried it, or did I do anything, if that makes sense? So that's what I was trying to answer without sitting and doing a Q&A. But where I legit just have issues with concentrating on one thing while I'm doing another, I couldn't get that out. I was just trying to say that I haven't tried any of them stuff, but I have actually ordered collagen because, to be honest, I never really even researched things that could help with loose skin, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get loose skin. It wasn't a concern for me. I didn't even bother trying collagen, and I just read up about it, and I was like, it's like a multivitamin. If it helps improve the slightest amount of skin, like if it takes away one wrinkle and it's a vitamin, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I was trying to say. Got loose skin under my arms here. It can sometimes like do that, and I did see in the comments on there and on the comments of the video saying that armpit skin makes it hard to shave. I don't know why, but I have a completely different experience with my loose skin on my armpits then, because for me, I find it easier. I will show you why in a second. But when I was like bigger, I had like I don't know, I just had a lot of fat. So I found it hard to maneuver around my body and kind of shave in them areas, if you know what I mean. I found it hard to, I don't know, maybe I had big chest, big chin, I don't know. I couldn't shave my armpit properly. I struggled to shave my armpit properly then, yeah. Whereas now, the only issue I have with shaving my armpit is the fact that I get a concave sometimes. Like it goes in, so it's kind of hard to get the shave in. I really hope I don't have, I'm so sorry if it's spiky. Because I can actually pull out the skin, I can like do this and get round everywhere. I can hold it. I can shake. How easy is that? Loose skin goals, mate. Loose skin benefits. I don't know. That's just me. That's my personal experience.
Been someone that like has like looked in the mirror for an extended. I think a lot of people think that I am like always looking in the mirror, like pulling on my skin, being like, oh, this is what I would look like if I didn't have any, or like I don't do that. Like I just kind of like I just don't really worry about it very much. I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, right? I don't like look in a mirror and like pull it in certain ways and be like, oh, this is what I would look like without it. It's just like, this is what I look like. But I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
Okay, I wanted to add to that, yeah, because I am just like that. That is, I don't look in the mirror and pull my skin about and be like, oh, this is what I would look like. But because I did the video a few days before, and I was pulling my skin about, because I don't normally pull my skin about really, like I only do it just to show my skin, and sometimes like I like laying down and playing with my belly, but I don't actually stand there and look in the mirror and pull my stomach about. So when I did the video and then I watched it back and I was like, oh, like that's kind of what I look like. It made me the next couple of days kind of like feel a bit more self-conscious, and I was looking in the mirror and like pulling it about a bit more. So that was making me think, well, if I do get surgery, that's what I would look like, kind of thing. It's more the fact that, you know, other people are going to watch it and judge you, and I had the fear that because I get messages like it all the time, like I don't want to lose weight because of I don't want to lose skin, it kind of makes you think like, oh, like is it that bad? Does it actually look that bad? So I kind of thought like, if I post that video, are people going to look at my body and be like, I don't want to lose weight now? Like that's kind of what was going through my head, and I realised how stupid that was. That's why I ended up redoing the video, and I'm glad I did. That was kind of my thoughts and why I was kind of pulling it and saying this is what I would look like without it, because it kind of got into my head.
That she's not bringing up the stretch marks. I'm not sure if she does, maybe later, but like the reason I say it's funny is because I get a lot of questions about that. And I think like when you have a lot of loose skin, you're just like, the stretch marks to me are nothing compared to like the loose skin.
I didn't even think to mention stretch marks because I've had stretch marks for such a long time. Like since I started putting on a lot of weight years and years ago, I got stretch marks. I don't know, maybe where I'm just so used to it, but I have so much stretch marks. Like my whole body is covered in stretch marks. They're my little tiger lines. Being obese, like no, I've never in my life.
I have heard people that are like, oh, I don't want to lose weight because I'll have loose skin. And I'm like, all right, dog. Sure, buddy. I'm sure that's why. Okay. Yep. Whatever you say. Yeah, totally. Yep. That's why you're not losing weight. Sure.
Exactly. Oh, like I'm so glad he said it, because honestly, so many, I can't eat, I don't even have like a big following or anything, like obviously just little old me, but so many people have actually said that to me, and it actually is like, I'm like, what? Most people that are gonna have loose skin after losing a lot of weight are gonna have loose skin because they have stretched their bodies out so far, because they've got so big and they are unhealthy. Like, but I personally just can't get my head around the fact that someone would say that they prefer the fat over a bit of loose skin. I feel like it's an excuse. It's like a cop out.
Channel name right here, Luis's Journey, XO, with the XO, very important. Make sure you guys go check her out.
Yes, the XO is very important. It means kisses and hugs. Kisses and hugs to everyone. Thank you so much, John, for doing that video and just sharing it and being my belly button twin, because that's made me feel a lot better about my belly button now. I'm just realising that, you know, John has the same belly button as me, so, you know what I mean? Who cares? Who needs a normal belly button when you can have the loose skin belly button? Thank you to everyone that has come over from John's video, from Obese to Beast. Thank you, and let me know what you would like in future videos. What would you like to see? If you haven't already, subscribe, click the bell button and like this video. Let me know something in the comments.